The third startup company is InSilico Trials, and Luca Emili will introduce the project. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Giorgio, because Giorgia and Cosmano. InSilico Trials developed specific projects, a very specific project dealing with a very heartfelt problem nowadays. So the need for specific treatments for illness and diseases, such as in this case COVID-19. Now we can see the slides. There is a huge problem in terms of drugs and medical devices. So time and costs are huge. 2.5 billion for every new drug and 12 years or 15 years to develop them. We should have a vaccine that should be available, but we are told that we need months or years to get it. Medical devices are also requiring lots of money and years to be developed. In order to tackle all this in a very innovative and effective way, we decided to bring about other approaches to the life science world. So simulation, for instance. This is implemented in industries like the automotive industry, the engineering, aeronautics, appliances, and so on and so forth. So they're using simulations for all of their products. Every new car, every new plane is developed with a simulation. And then just in the end, only in the end, it's tested in the real world. All of the features, so the aerodynamics or structure resistance and so on and so forth, is studied through simulations, with simulations. So InSilico Trials is a company that can develop this through modeling and simulation, can speed up research and development and regulatory approval for drugs and medical devices. We select models that are made available by research and development companies that are famous all over the world. So, for the approval of drugs and so on and so forth. And we make these tools available to companies in order to speed up R&D activities, in order to cut on testing, developing, and certifying times by 50%. These are some graphic examples of simulations for healthcare. This is a knee joint simulation with a prosthesis, or a stent simulation, or heart implants, valves, for instance, or spinal implants to correct scoliosis. And all of these applications are possible today thanks to the application of simulations before testing them on animals or human beings. So this enables us to reduce implementing time and also safety of the devices themselves, because they can be tested millions of times in computers before being tested in more expensive and slower environments like the real ones. So as to COVID-19, in order to give you a demonstration of what a possible application of the simulation can be, we've made this simulation that really simulates the diffusion of a disinfecting spray agent in a building in different environments. So in the future, when we will leave our houses, we will go back to our offices or to our workplaces, we will definitely need to disinfect the environment, because COVID remains on surfaces for a certain amount of time, or in the air even. Air can be vectoring the virus and particles as well in closed environments, so indoor, and therefore it will be necessary to sanitize the indoor environment. So with this simulation, we can really plan the amount and the ideal positioning of the diffusers in order to reach all of the rooms in a specific amount of time with the disinfecting agent in order to sanitize all of the areas that need to be sanitized. So in order to avoid experimenting in real environments, we can use simulations. We can use extremely developed technologies in order to understand beforehand what we need to do in order to fight the virus and to implement prevention. Thank you very much, Luca. Thank you very much, Georgia. This project is also very interesting. very, very interesting because technology can really speed up R&D times, and this is a very important and interesting thing.